Hi, I'm Lavanya, lecturer in English from Girras Government College. So, on Friday we have learnt about the finite and non-finite verbs. So, finite and non-finite verbs. So, we have not completed on the day. Yeah. So, what are the finite and non-finite verbs? And what is the differences between the finite verb and also the non-finite verb? So, finite verbs are a verb that has a subject and shows tense. Finite verbs are the verbs that has a subject and also it shows the tenses. Already we have learnt. Non-finite verbs are also the verbs, but the non-finite verbs doesn't show tenses, present tense, past tense and the future tense, whatever it may be. So the non-finite verb doesn't shows the tenses. Finite verb shows the tenses. Non-finite verb doesn't shows the tenses, and also it has the subject. In both it has the subject. In the finite verb it has the subject, and in the non-finite verb also it has the subject. But what is the meaning is, what is the differences between the finite and non-finite verbs are: finite verbs shows the tenses, non-finite verbs doesn't shows the tenses. Yeah, so finite verbs, see here I have written the example. Already we have seen Ravi cooks carrots. Yeah, subject is there and also finite is there, verb is there, and also tense also is there. So Ravi cooks carrots, so it is in the present tense. Yeah, so it is in the present tense. So finite verbs shows the tenses. Yeah, now come to the non-finite verbs. Yeah, yes, so non-finite verbs, yeah, is a verb that does not show tense. In other words, you cannot tell if a sentence is in the past tense or present tense or in the future tense. Yeah, I already told that. Non-finite verbs doesn't show the tenses, that is the sentences or the statements in which tense it is there. It is in the present tense or the past tense or the future tense. The non-finite verb will not show that. Therefore, a non-finite verb is never the main verb is the sentences. So in the finite verbs, the main verb is called the finite verb, but in the non-finite verb, the main verb will not shows in the sentences as the non-finite verb. And non-finite verb has the three types of non-finite verbs are there. One is the gerunds, and second one infinitives, third one participles. Yeah, so first one gerunds, examples baking and singing, nothing but ending with the ing. Gerunds will end with the ing. And also remember one thing, that non-finite verb doesn't shows the the past tenses, nothing but, right? So here ing, baking and singing, ing. When you see the word, just a word, baking, singing, it is showing the present tense. But when you add the sentences, when you form a sentences, when you form a statement, so then that statement and that sentences, it doesn't shows it is in the present tense or past tense or in the future tense. Infinitives also same, example to bake, to sing. And third one participle. So participle is divided into two types. One is the present participle and second one is the past participle. So present participle shows the present statement or present tense, and past participle shows the past tense, right? So present participle shows the present tense and past participle shows the past tense, right? Yeah, present participle baking and singing, nothing but ending with the ing, nothing but ending with the ing. And second one, past participle. Baked, sung. Past. Baked, sung. Past. Completed. Right? It is completed. So whatever the matter or whatever the what you call is a situation, when it is completed, so then we will talk about we will take the ed, we will end with the d, and also we will take the plural, not in the singular, plural. Sung comes under the plural, sing comes under the singular, right? Yeah, so nothing but past tense comes under the baked or sung. Yeah, so let us see the examples now. Yeah, let us see the examples. Non-finite verbs function as nouns. Non-finite verbs function as nouns. Not only the nouns, not only the nouns, adjectives, adverbs, and combine with a finite verb for verb tense. Yeah. So here non-finite verb is a noun and also adjective and also adverbs, and they combine with the finite verb for verb tenses. What is a non-finite verb? Non-finite verb doesn't shows the tenses, and also it doesn't have the main verbs. It doesn't show the main verbs has the non-finite verbs, right? And also non-finite verbs function as nouns, adjectives, or adverbs, or it can combine with the finite verb also for verb tense. See here. Example, Jaran. Abhi likes playing chess. Right? So ing, ending with the ing, Jaran. Abhi likes playing chess. Abhi likes playing chess. When? Abhi want to play the chess. But when he want to play the chess, that particular time. So there is no particular time. So the particular time shows that the tenses, present tense or past tense or future. Abhi likes to play chess. Abhi likes to play chess. Yeah, Abhi likes to play chess. But when? When he want to play the chess? Yeah, he want to tell that tomorrow, either today or after 1 hour or after 2 hours. So when the Abhi want to play chess, so there is no time, particular time, so it doesn't shows the tenses. And same infinitives, he wants to play chess. Yes, so when he wants to play chess, yes, he want to read the book. When he want to read the book. And participle, right? So what is a participle? Participle is divided into two types, no? That is the past tense and also the present tense. So the participle shows the tenses, present and also past. Only the present and only the past, not the future. He is playing badly. Yes, so it is in the present tense. Now you are seeing lively and then you are telling that you are giving the statement, you are passing the statement that he is playing badly. It is in the present tense. Yes. Gerund is a noun formed from a verb. All gerunds ends with the ing. Right, I already told that, right? So gerund is a noun formed form of a verb. So noun formed form of a verb. So all gerunds ends with the ing. I have never taken any exercise. I have never taken any exercise except sleeping and resting. Yes. So I have never taken any exercise. So here he is using the never. So that's why in which tense it is there, we can't tell. In which tense it is there, we can't tell, because I have never taken any exercise except sleeping and resting. So we can't tell. It is unable to tell in which tense it is there. Non-finite verb is doesn't shows the tenses, right? Yeah. Next, come to the infinitive, second one. Most infinitives have to before. An infinitive is the basic form of verb. Example, Subbu hates to sing. Subbu hates to sing. Right? No tense. What is the tense in that? It is in the present tense. Subbu hates to sing now, or Subbu hates to sing tomorrow. So when? No information. Right? So that's why it is in the non-finite verb. So that's why it doesn't show the tenses. S. Subbu hates to sing. No tense. In which tense it is there? Unable to tell. That is unable to say. So that is the infinitives. Infinitives. Yes. Come to the third one. Participle. So participle divided into two types. One is the present and also one is the past participle. A participle is a verb formed that can function as an adjective. A participle is a verb form. A participle is a verb form that can function as an adjective. There are two types of participles. First one, the present participle ending with the ing, past participle ending with the ed. The present participle ending with the ing, past participle ending with the ed. Yeah. First example, Arun was cooking dinner. Arun was cooking dinner. Arun was cooking dinner. Past continuous. And the second example, Anil fixed the broken fence. Anil fixed, completed, right? So the past tense shows that it has completed. So Anil fixed the broken fence. Yes. So it is in the past tense. You can see that it is in the past tense, and we can tell that also it is in the past tense. And I have prepared some sentence. Identify the finite and non-finite verbs in the sentences given below. Yeah. Come, let us see. Barking dogs seldom bite. Barking dogs seldom bite. So it is not showing. Just only one thing remember in your mind, that finite verbs shows the tenses, non-finite verbs doesn't shows the tenses. So whichever the example is there in front of you, so then how to recognize easily? First of all, see the sentences is in the present tense or the past tense or the future tense, or it is not in the tense, unable to say in which tense it is there. So then blindly follow that it comes under the non-finite verbs. Tenses which shows that comes under the finite verbs, right? Yeah. Barking dogs seldom bite. Barking dogs seldom bite. Yes, the dogs will bite, but when the human beings will eat, but when they are eating, what they are eating, right? So it is not showing the time particularly, so that's why it comes under the non-finite verbs. Blindly follow that. Okay. Next, second one, he was wearing an old shirt. Yes, he was wearing. Yes, wearing is showing to us that it is in the present tense, because you are seeing in front of you, right? In front of you, he is wearing the old shirt. So you are seeing that is the old shirt, and also you are seeing that he is wearing. So it is in the present tense, so it is showing the tense, so it comes under the finite verbs. Next, my brother cooks every day. My brother cooks every day. Yes, non-finite verbs, because your brother will cook every day, but no time, right? When he is cooking, in the afternoon, in the morning, in the evening, So when he is cooking, yeah, my brother cooks every day. My daddy, my father will go walking every day. But at what time? So when you have to show the particular time, so then only it can shows the tenses. So it is in the non-finite verb. Next, I want to buy some clothes. I want to buy some clothes. When you want to buy some clothes? In the evening, after completing the office or after completing the college. When I want to buy some clothes. Non-finite verbs, because it is not showing the tense. She got the bike repaired. Yes, she got the bike repaired. So past tense, showing the past tense. So finite verbs. Next one, Sharmila is doing her homework now. Yeah. Now shows that is in the present tense. So it comes under the finite verbs. And the seventh one, I like reading. Yes. When you want to read? No. There is no time particularly. So that's why it comes under the non-finite verbs. And the eighth one, Smitha is driving our car. Yes. Smitha is driving our car. So you are seeing Smitha, you are observing Smitha that she is driving your car. Present tense, finite verbs. Solving problems is satisfying. Non-finite verbs. When you are solving problems, when the situation is coming, so then I am solving the problems. So there is no particular time, right? So that's why it comes under the non-finite verbs. And the 10th one, last one, mom, he is about to leave. Right? He is about to leave means he is getting ready to leave. He is about to leave means he is getting ready to leave. But he is not leaving. But he not leaved or he not left. He is getting ready to leave. So non-finite verbs, because no time particular when he is leaving or when he leaved or when. So when. So non-finite verbs, right? So this is the finite and the non-finite verbs, right? Yeah. Nothing but blindly follow that finite and non-finite verbs. It has differences between the finite and non-finite verbs are. Finite verbs has the verb and also subject, and also it shows the tenses. But non-finite verbs, it has the subject also, it has the verb also, but it doesn't shows the tense. But it doesn't shows the tenses, right? So examples, when you see the examples, so then you can identify easily that finite verbs. Ravi cooks carrot. Cooks comes under the present tense. The tense of the verb is in the present tense. The tense of the verb is in the present tense. Next, the thief escaped again. The thief escaped again. Finite verb and also escaped past tense. Swati is crying with joy. Yes, Swati is crying with joy. Crying. Now, in the present, you are seeing that Swati. What the Swati is doing? Swati is crying with joy. Present tense. Every sentence needs a finite verb. The main verb is every sentences will be a finite verb. So I think you have understood that every sentence needs the finite verb compulsory. The main verb in every sentences will be a finite verb. That is, Rita is happy. Present tense and also it is the finite verbs, right? Yeah. Next, the non-finite verbs is divided into 3 types and also it doesn't shows the tenses. Three types of non-finite verbs: gerund, infinitives, participles. Gerunds are baking and singing. Infinitives to bake, to sing. Participles are divided into two types: present participle and also the past participle. Non-finite verbs functions as the noun, adjective or adverbs or combined with a finite verbs for verb tenses. Right? So gerund is noun formed and also it ends with the ing. I have never taken any exercise except sleeping and resting. Yes. Ending with the ing. Infinitives and infinitives is the basic form of the verb and also to before the infinitives. Subbu hates to sing. When he hates to sing today or tomorrow or now, so no tense, because non-finite verbs doesn't shows the tenses. So that's why we is unable to tell in which tense it is there. Yeah, participles are divided into two types. There are two types of participles. So that are the present and also the past. Present, it ends with the ing. Past, it ends with the ed. Right? Arun was cooking dinner, ing, and Anil fixed the broken fence, ed. Right? And identify the finite and non-finite verbs in the sentences given below. So these is the finite and non-finite verbs. So yeah, I think you have completed the topic today. So thank you. My name is Lavanya, lecturer in English, Girras Government College. Thank you very much.